So the next part I'm going to do is the main course. For this dish, which I'm going to plate up, keeping to the theme, eating with your eyes, I'm going to do a loin of lamb with a couple of textures such as pureed carrot, butternut that's been charred, and also I'm using a pea mash to base it on, and then finishing it off with a potato crispy ring. So this is a different texture. This is a pea mash. Mm-hmm. And once again, I'm using my palette knife. And then...
Always have a white cloth handy.
I always do. Not on the apron.
No.
And I'm now going to place the lamb, which so as you can see, the pea mash has a bit of texture in it. You know, so long as it's visually you can see the different textures on the plate. I have done a carrot puree, so I'm going to just dollop those. And as I said, we're doing them in uneven numbers. And that's...
It's interesting, Andy, because you're getting your very traditional Kiwi meal here with your lamb and your coloured veg, yep. But it's looking completely different to what we would have had as children.
Oh, absolutely. Nowadays, we can play around with a lot of ingredients, and also, you know, keeping the ingredients true, that we don't, you know, overcook it, and keeping them, you know, keeping the integrity in place. And that's the key part. And, you know, keeping the colors and the vibrant textures when we serve a plate, so, you know, the customers can see that it hasn't been, you know, put through the mill, as a matter of speaking. I'm going to just finish these off.
So is this a minted pea?
Yep, as you can actually smell the aroma of that.
There we go.
So that's a minted pea.
Very traditional Kiwi. For those who haven't had a Kiwi meal before, this is actually a very traditional Kiwi flavouring. But looking amazing.
True.
Looking very sophisticated.
Exactly.
And with that, I've done a potato tuile, which I'll put on the side there. Just complement the... And then lastly, just finish this off. Some, that's why we have to use it.
So with this plating style that you're doing now,
yes,
what would you call this?
Fantastic. This is really an offset plating style. So I'm using sort of the contour of the plate. So it's not a, you know, sort of vertical plating style.
So you're using the shape of your plate.
Using the shape of the plate, and also, you know, leaving some areas around so that it can be utilized. And with that, I'm going to serve a
So sorry, yes. I can see why you call it art. It looks very sophisticated. You don't make it look easy, almost.
Well, this is it, and it's not very difficult to put elements or food ingredients onto a plate that is appealing to the eye. As long as you've got the textures and the colors, and also the balance, which is quite important. So there we have a lamb, New Zealand lamb loin with a pea mash, carrot puree, and asparagus spears with broccolini, which is the tips of baby broccoli, and the actual pea, and then a red wine jus, which
Which, of course, Andy, in New Zealand on a Sunday, most Kiwis would have grown up with a traditional roast, which tends to be lamb, potato, and 2 veg. But I don't remember mine looking anywhere near as good as this. Sorry, Mum.